All right, hello, online world. It is another Monday, first Monday of the month. Welcome to Off the Record with Migs. Check unmute. Off the record with Migs. Off the record with Migs. As you were saying.
Well, yes, this is our season finale. This is the third season mix. I can't believe we've had 12 episodes now?
Time flies when you're having fun.
That's insane. But yes, this is our 12th and final episode for the third season. And we have such an amazing... I'm so excited for this episode, Migs. We've been talking about this lineup for months. As in, even before the season started, I already threw this out. Na I want these people to guest at some point, and I feel like it's perfect timing that we have them for our season finale. So, but before we get to that, we have to address a few things. First, we'd like to offer our condolences to the family and loved ones of FEU football player Keith Absalon. Such a tragic incident that there really aren't any words. But also, we have to extend our congratulations to Filipina golfer Yuka Saso, who, my God, pinanood ko kasi siya kanina live while it was on TV. She is one of the youngest, kasi tied sila at 19 years old. So she's one of the youngest women's US Open champions.
Right.
Yes. So congratulations. Yuka. Sobrang so happy about that.
Yeah, and if you want to catch more on that, they have stories now online, especially with her friend Andre Felix from CNN Philippines. Got to interview her earlier. Check that out online on how Yuka won her US Open Championship, and I believe it's in the park. Yung tied sila at 19 now for that. Coveted, one of the youngest players to win that US Open Championship. But now we have a packed season ender. We are so excited, Cheska. January pa lang yata pinag-uusapan na natin to, and we are very thankful that we have these three gentlemen, PBA legends right here on the show. Personally, I am a fan of San Miguel. I used to be a fan of San Miguel ever since I was, maybe in my grade school and high school years. During this era, late 90s to 2000s era, because we have now on the show SMB legends. We will start off with, of course, Coach Jong Uichico, Coach Olsen Racela, and Coach Danny Ildefonso. Raise the roof. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us here in Off the Record. Maraming pong salamat. Coach Danny, you are now in the spotlight. When I messaged you, Coach Danny, on Instagram, invite kita about reliving your SMB championships. Ano yung mga unang pumasok sa isip mo na napayes ka and you want to talk about this on the show?
Siyempre, si Jessica. Si Jessica, tagahanga natin ng San Miguel, taka si Ikaw Migs. And siyempre, gusto ko palagi nakasama sila Coach Jong and si Olsen. So, hindi ako nagdadalawang isip pag sila yung nakakasama ko sa ganitong mga usapan. And syempre, paraan din, ma-refresh din yung mga good memories nung nakasama ko silang dalawa. Si Coach Jong and si Coach Olsen.
Coach Olsen, para sa'yo. Ay, sorry. Nag-lag tayo. Coach Olsen, para sa'yo, Coach.
Okay.
Tag-3 si Olsen.
Sige, check.
Okay. While waiting for Coach Olsen to come back, Coach Jong, nagka-6 championships kayo during your time with SMB, with sila Danny, with sila Olsen. Paano nabuo yung team under you? Kasi I know na naging addition during your time si Danny Siegel, may mga trades na nangyari. As the coach of SMB at the time, paano mo naisip na ma-form yung team na nag-champion sa'yo?
Actually, si Coach Ron naman nag-uumpisa nun eh. Unang-una, nakuha namin si Olsen nung nag-start si Coach Ron as head coach. Yung unang niyang kinuha talaga si Olsen. Tapos, sumunod si Danny I. Then when I head coach, nagdagdag lang ng dagdag para makompleto yung mga missing pieces. So, doon nangyari yon. Kung hindi naman nakuha si Olsen at si Danny ay ang hirap din bumuo ng team. So, that's how it all started. And then eventually, yun, nag-champion because napuno namin yung mga missing pieces na kailangan.
Coach Danny, nung papasok kayo nung, I believe it was 1998. 1998 nang makapasok kayo sa San Miguel. Ano yung parang expectation sa iyo nun? Papunta sa team and yung role that you had to, yung kinailangan mong gampanan.
Talagang palagi kong inuulit-ulit na sinasabi pag nag-interview ako. Talagang sobrang blessed lang ako dahil sa San Miguel ako napunta and sa mga coach na talagang pinadali yung basketball sa akin, especially Coach Ron, then Coach Jong, tsaka yung mga assistant coach niya na talagang dahil yung sa expectation sa akin na as a number 1 pick sa PBA, so parang talagang pinadali lang nila sa akin yung role ko. For example, yung talagang hindi ko masyadong na-pressure yung sarili ko dahil nga napapalibutan ako ng mga veterano, mga players pati noon. And yun nga, pati si Olsen, andyan si Olsen. So talagang andali ng basketball sa akin before. And alam ko din kasi kung ano lang yung rule ko lang as a rookie before na talagang nag-ano lang muna ako kung ano yung kailangan kong ma-adapt sa PBA tsaka sa team. For example, yung defense, doon nagpo-focus lang ako doon. In-insist lang sa akin kung ano yung pinaka-importansya ng defense. So, then yung offense, nagiging madali na lang. So yun, naging madali yung basketball sa akin yung 1998. At hindi ko masyadong na-pressure din sa sarili ko. Dahil nga kina Coach Jong tsaka sila Coach Ron. At sa mga teammates ko din, napaka-blessed lang talaga ako sa San Miguel din talaga ako napunta dahil sa mga taong nakasama ko doon.
Alright, we have to say, ang dami rin nanonood, ang dami natin mga SMB fans na nanonood sa atin ngayon. But first, we have to say hello to the people watching. Troy, Gab, Endo, Tirso is here also, and Yoj, Shirilet, and Pamela, Creslin, Weldon, Roy, Raymond. Thank you to everyone watching us on Facebook and of course on Kumu. Sa mga nanonood sa atin on Kumu, please don't forget to throw us all the hearts, the gifts, and please share the stream para mas maraming taong ang makanood sa Off the Record with Mix and Cheska because we have such an amazing lineup of guests tonight. So balikan natin si Coach Jong. Coach, when you look at what you guys were able to do, because sobrang ganda ng run ng San Miguel. Sobrang ganda ng lineup. You have halos lahat ng players na nakuha mo, na naglaro sa team mo, they ended up becoming legends, they ended up becoming coaches, na tuloy-tuloy pa rin ang legacy sa basketball. In your wildest dreams, did you ever imagine na yung mga nagagawa ninyo would still be talked about to this day?
Di mo naman you wish, 'di ba? You wish na sana meron ma-continue yung pagkwento nung yung team ninyo na nabuo ninyo, and hopefully tuloy-tuloy yung kwento nun that you live, if you can say, a legacy doon sa mga players at saka sa San Miguel during that run. No? You only dream, 'di ba? Pero minsan hindi mo naman naiisip yun. Ang unang naiisip mo yung sana maganda yung laro nyo, sana manalo ka, sana mag-champion ka, yun muna. And then you leave it, you leave it all up to God na lang kung ano yung mangyayari after that. No? Pero siyempre, you only wish that one. Pero how do you say, we only made a run because of the players na maganda yung chemistry nila. They, nagbibigayan sila sa isa't isa, hindi sila nag-iinggitan. So, kaya maganda yung run namin during the 90s.
Coach Jong, speaking of players and chemistry, if hindi po ka nagkakamali, Olsen was recruited in 1997. Danny I in 1998, Danny S in 99, and Don Don in 2000. Kumbaga, in 2000, you already had that Big Four and established Big Four. What was it like coaching that group, Coach Jong?
Uh, you know, there were such a bunch of good, mabait na mga players. So, uh, nape-pressure ka na. It makes the job easier kung mababait yung player mo at saka hindi sila pasaway. Malaking
Yan.
ano yun eh. Kasi, yes, magagaling nga sila pero hindi naman maganda yung samahan or may sarili silang agenda. Ang hirap nung ganun eh. Kasi pag iba-iba yung agenda, magagaling nga sila, hindi sila they cannot gel together, they cannot they can't play well together. So that was the most important ingredient of the team is their chemistry, is their yung they complement each other, hindi sila nagsasapawan, alam nila yung role nila. So kaya naging successful yung team na yan. And yes, we talk about Olsen, we talk about Danny I, we talk about Danny Siegel, we talk about Don Don, pero ang key dyan, syempre you have your star players, but yung key dyan is the people that complement your star players like si Boybit, si Dwight, si Freddy, si Nick, those players, si Mike Mustre, those players are as important as sina Danny I, Olsen, and Danny S. Kasi di rin naman sila, siyempre madali yung trabaho ni Danny I, tsaka Danny S, shoot lang. Eh, paano yung... Dorian Peña, ang dami. Those people that sacrifice themselves na maski walang bola, naglalaro pa rin sila. So those are the important parts. Kaya maganda yung run nung San Miguel during the 90s.
We have a great question from Carlo Pasicolan. If ever makalaban nyo ang SMB ngayon, how will you play it during your prime?
Coach O is back.
Yes, I'm back.
Hi,
Sorry, sorry, technical difficulty.
No problem. You want to answer this, Coach O?
Yeah.
Ano yan?
Yan.
Ano yan?
If ever makalaban yung San Miguel ngayon, how will you play it during your prime? Ang tanong ni Carlo Pasicolan.
SMB your era versus SMB this era.
Well, I don't know how, pero ang alam ko, mananalo kami. Ang alam ko, mananalo.
Siyempre!
Sino babantay kay Junmar? Ilan ang babantay kay Junmar?
Well, if you remember, si Dorian Peña,
yes,
is a very good defender. Okay? So he will neutralize Dorian. Pero ang tanong, sino didepensa sa mga kasama ko? Kay Danny I,
exactly.
kay Danny S. Diba? Kay
Sinong
Don
hahabol
Don.
sa kanila?
Yan ang problema. Matchup problems palagi yan sila Danny I, Danny S also, 'di ba? So of course, mas gusto ko kung ipupusta ko tong bahay ko, syempre pupusta ko sa team ko.
Siyempre!
Mahirap na sugal yan, ha?
Lakay Danny, your thoughts. Lakay Danny, your thoughts.
1,000% kami mananalo.
I love it.
I love it.
1,000% kami mananalo. And kasi yung panahon namin talagang may pagmamalaki ko talaga yung team namin. Kasi hindi lang, yun nga, na-mention ni Coach Jong kanina, iba yung bonding namin, yung family talaga before yung team. So, yun. And talagang, kaya kami mahirap talunin before kasi dahil doon talagang wala talagang nagsasapawan sa team. So, naglalaro kami para sa lahat. Hindi para sa sarili lang namin. Kaya masarap maglaro before. Kaya mananalo kami, 1,000%.
Yan. Coach's perspective. Coach Jong, coach's perspective.
Well, siyempre, we'll go to our strengths, diba? Kung ano yung strength namin noon, yun din ang pupuntahan namin. But siyempre, meron konting adjustment lang yan. Pero mananalo talaga kami kasi, ang sabi nga ni Olsen, magkakaroon din sila ng matchup problem eh. So, and then, may Dorian na pwedeng magbangga. Kasi nung panahon noon, banggaan eh. So, pwedeng banggain ni Olsen si Junmar. So, ngayon yan.
Masyadong mabait si Coach kumagot eh.
Coach Olsen, I'm very curious. Ano yung mga paborito mong i-run with Coach Danny? What are the plays pagdating sa two-man game, yung mga ganyan? Ano yung mga gusto nyong nirarun noon?
Well, of course, pick and roll. I don't know if you follow si Danny I sa Instagram. Ang dami niyang palaging pinopost na mga plays namin before. And most of those were ball screens, pick and roll, puro pick and roll. Kasi mahirap pigilan ng up until now, very effective ang pick and roll eh. So ganoon lang naman kami before eh. Either mag-ball screen kami or popostein namin si Danny I or Danny S. So those were our two main plays during that time. Walang masyadong kaming plays. Sobrang galing ng players namin na hindi na namin kailangan ng plays, either ball screen or post up. Yun ang ginagawa lang namin dati.
Okay, ang dami na nating comments. George actually has a question for Coach Olsen. Sa dami po ng mga point guards ngayon, kanino nyo po nakikita yung sarili nyo?
Honestly, wala. Hindi. In all humility. Kasi feeling ko, the game has changed so drastically that you don't see point guards who are pass first now. You see guards who are who have a scoring mentality. Points guard ang mga guards ngayon eh. So in that aspect, parang mahirap ka maghanap ng pass first point guard. I think most of the pass first point guards now are backup point guards. So mahirap na it's because of because of the game, how the game is played now. Kaya siguro ganun.
Para kay Coach Danny, kung point guard ang tanong kay Olsen, para kay Danny, meron bang the same? If meron kang nakikitang big man ngayon, sa daming magagaling ngayon na player or sabihin natin big man, kanino mo nakikita ang sarili ni Coach Danny?
Ayun, parang wala din eh. Wala na rin kasi ako mas ngayon kasi, yun nga tulad nga sinabi ni Olsen, parang wala na masyadong na mga nagbabackdown ngayon. More on pace basket na. Parang naano na tayo masyado ngayon sa European plays or yung mga lahat tumitira na ng mga 3 points ngayon tapos marunong na mag-dribble. Kaya ibang-iba na yung laro ngayon compared before.
For Coach Jong, actually, we have a question from Russell. Russell is asking, what is the difference between coaching Danny Ildefonso and Dave Ildefonso overall?
Kilala ko yan, Russell.
Oo nga, sino ba yun?
Good question.
Iba kasi yung dalawa eh. Si Danya is more of the 15 feet and in player, post game, medium range jump shot, within the 15 feet area, diba? So si Dave naman, more on perimeter si Dave kasi 3-point shooter, slasher, one-on-one moves. So, mas versatile kasi si Dave. I know he can post up but he's more of a perimeter player. Pero mas versatile si Dave kasi kaysa kay Danny Ai. Pero mas coachable si Danny Ai kaysa kay Dave.
Pero ba magka-comment doon? Danny Ai, magka-comment ba kayo doon? Coach Johnny?
Totoo yun.
Kasi pinapangaralan palagi ni Danny Ai si Dave. Dapat gano'n. Alam ni Danny Ai yan.
For Coach,
yan ang mga off the record talaga, di ba? Off the record. Yan recorded na.
I love it. Salamat, Coach. Ang galing, no? Ang galing. Like, Danny Ai, Sean, or Dave Ildefonso are like one of the father and son dads na, parang surreal na coach ni Coach Jong. Tapos na coach si Danny, na coach na si Dave. So parang ang galing lang na coincidence. This question is for Coach O. One of the quotes that I always remember and I take into life, Coach O, alam mo yan, is a quote that you also embody, which is also shared to you by Coach Ron Jacobs. The harder you work, the luckier you get. Can you tell us about that quote and how it resonates with your story, Coach Olsen?
Well, alam din ni Coach Jong yan eh. Because si Coach Jong is one of the hardest working coaches we know when it comes to game plans and scouting and videos. So, yun yung palagi sinasabi ni Coach Ron sa amin eh. The harder you work, the luckier you get. And for kids growing up, iba yung hard work eh. Iba yung hard work. Kailangan talaga magsumikap ka, and the more na magsumikap ka, you will eventually get your opportunities because of that. So, and I feel that yun yung story rin ng aking career. I've always worked hard, and I was given the opportunity and I was ready. So, yun. Kaya up until now, I share that quote to my players now that I'm a coach. Sa FEU, alam nila yon. So, the harder you work, the luckier you get.
Thank you.
So each of you have your own stamp in PBA history. Like personally, may mga, kasi iba yung experience ko kasi naging courtside reporter ako. So I have personal encounters with you guys. Pero yung kay Coach Jong, kay Coach Jong kasi, like please note also, my introduction to the PBA was during the late June Bernardino's era. He was good friends with my mom, so binibigyan niya kami ng tickets to games. So I remember watching San Miguel during your time na I was still in high school. I had no idea what was going on, pero sobrang grabe yung atmosphere. And if there was an introduction to the PBA na I ever could have had, that probably was the best introduction for me. Pero when I became a courtside reporter, I was assigned to a game nang si Coach Jong medyo mainit ang ulo. Pina-interview ako kay Coach Jong between quarters. And baba yung team mo. And I remember na parang may mga nasabi ka during the interview na after ng interview, dinapitan ako ng tao from the commissioner's office and they asked me, Chaska, please write down everything Coach Jong said. Ayoko magsumbong. But syempre, I had to. But when you look back on moments like that, yung mga mainit ang ulo mo, were there ever times na you took it out on your players, or how did you regain composure? Kasi mahirap yan as a coach pag mainit ulo, di ba? Even as a player, pag mainit ulo, mahirap din.
Kasi coaches should, ewan ko, but kung ako tamang magsalita nito coaches should maintain their emotion kasi. Hindi ko alam kung ako dapat, pero sige. Coaches should we try to control our emotions so that we can concentrate on the game. Dapat siyempre minsan you get full of emotion because of the game, pero in general after a while you try to compose yourself and try to stay in the game as concentrated as possible. Pero siyempre alam ni Olsen dyan tsaka ni Danny ay may outburst din naman paminsan-minsan, but it won't linger on throughout the game. It's only a spur of the moment thing, and then after that you go back to your focus on how to coach the game. Yun lang. And then we can, well, generally coaches can control that. Even in practice, minsan okay, then you have an outburst in practice because di nila nagawang tama or for whatever reason, and then after that medyo nako-control mo na yung emotion mo ulit. It happens. So that's how we deal with those outbursts. It doesn't
Great
linger
question.
on throughout the game or throughout the practice.
Swerte si
Great
Jessica, kasi that's
Go
a
ahead.
very very rare occurrence yan. Yung nangyayari yan pag nagagalit si Coach Jong. Hindi nagagalit yan sa amin eh. Kaya swerte ka. Sa'yo, nagagalit.
Once in a lifetime yan.
That was one of my most memorable coverages ever. I felt so bad. Like, I don't want to snitch.
Now, at Cheska, we have a great question here by Dennis Bautista. Idol Danny, sino yung sobrang nahirapan ka na bantayan? Ganun din sa'yo, Coach Olsen. And how was your adjustment? Coach Danny.
Tuloy lahat, nahihirapan ako. Na hindi naman sa nahirapan ako bantayan lahat. And talagang, pero dahil sa paano nangyari, di ba? Tanong.
Sino yung pinaka-challenging na player na pinantayan nyo? At paano yung adjustment nyo?
Lahat ng mga big man. Kasi nung panahon ko, halos lahat mga big man, yung mga, yung prime ng mga big man yung panahon ko noon. Pero dahil nga kay Coach Jong, yung mga scouting report, yung mga tendencies na ginagawa nila, yung mga scouting report, may mga tendencies kasi kami yung ginagawa. For example, si Eric Meng, kasi si Eric Meng naman talaga yung Eric Meng, Alipik, yan sila Dennis Espino, sila Marlu, and sila Benji, naabutan ko pa. And so yun, may mga tendencies sila na ginagawa sila Coach Jong. So yun yung mga pinag-aralan namin. So yung mga tendencies na yun, for example, si Alipik is strong left. So yun, so magpo-focus ka na sa left hand ni Ali, doon ka na magpo-focus. So dahil sa mga ginagawa nila Coach Jong, yung mga scouting report at saka sa amin na oras na binibigay namin sa bahay bago pumunta sa game, talagang ang laking tulong sa amin. So yun, laking tulong sa game na parang kumbaga alam mo na kung anong gagawin eh. May mga konting adjustment lang, talagang konti na lang ang gagawin mo. Ang na lang doon is yung sabayan mo na lang yung strength nila. Yun, kasi talagang yung weights talaga, yung weights at saka yung proper rest, proper recovery sa bahay. And yun, para masasabayan yung mga big man na katulad nila Ali at si Eric. Tsaka lahat ng mga big man na na-mention ko. Yun. Scouting, laking bagay yun.
Coach O, matchups?
Ako isa lang, Johnny Barrientos. Kabatch ko yun ever since high school. Sabay kami graduate, transition to college, sabay kami PBL, sabay kami PBA. So in all those years, alam ko na yung laro ni Johnny. Pagdating namin sa PBA, hirap na hirap pa rin ako magbantayan si Johnny Barrientos. And he was so skilled, he was so quick. And then nung PBA, he developed his 3-point shot. So, and he's a very good passer. So, And not to mention, ang napakagaling dumipensa din. So, pinaka mahirap talaga ako, for me, is si Johnny Barrientos.
All right, Coach Jong. As a coach.
Yes. Sino yung mahirap to coach against?
Yes.
Yes.
Nahirapan ako kay Coach Tim tsaka kay Coach Chot. Nahirapan ako. Si Coach Tim kasi mahirap kasi magaling especially in a series, magaling mag-adjust kasi si Coach Tim eh. So ang hirap talagang kalaban si Coach Tim. Kailangan advance ka sa anong ang pwede niyang gawin para mag-adjust kasi maski nanalo siya, alam mong mag-a-adjust pa rin siya. Hindi niya ilalabas din yung dati niyang ginawa. So kailangan ahead ka sa kanya. Kaya ang hirap kalaban si Coach Tim sa series. Yung pangalawa, si Coach Shot. Kasi si Coach Shot, ma-surprise siya. Marami siyang surprise ba na hindi mo akalaing na gagawin. Pero yung magagawin niya sa laro. Both offensively and defensively. So, maski na parang siya yung very, I don't know how you say it, but he likes to do different things that will catch you off guard. So ganoon si Coach Chot. Si Shot mahirap din kasi alam niya lahat ng galaw ko eh. So ang hirap din kalaban si Shot eh kasi alam niya yung takbo ng utak ko, tagal na namin nagsama. So mahirap din yung gano'n kasi alam niya yung lahat ng galaw ko. So, mahirap din kalaban si Shot. So, yun, those are the three coaches that really give me a hard time when we play against them.
Shot Parkinson yun ha, hindi Shot Reyes ha. Shot Parkinson.
Yung isa shot yung isa tsaka shot.
Right. I wish we had 2 hours to talk to you guys, but of course we do have to get your messages because when we announced that you guys were guesting on the show, ang daming na excite, ang daming natuwa. So obviously there is still a massive fan base for you guys and what you guys did during your SMB era. So do you have a parting message to the fans? Let's start with Danny.
Unang-una, nagpapasalamat ako sa inyo, Jessica and Migs, and sa pag-invite dahil yun, mapapasalamatan ko lahat ng mga fans na former nung naglalaro po sa San Miguel. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat and naway huwag po kayong magsawang sumuporta sa PBA. And naway huwag niyo pong kakalimutan yung mga anak ko, si Sean at si Dave. Sana kung gaano niyo po ako sinuportahan before nung naglalaro pa ako, sana ganun din po kina Sean and Dave. Yun lamang, God bless.
Thank you. Coach O?
Raise the roof.
Raise the roof. Raise the roof. Coach O?
Yes. Well, again, katulad sinabi Danny, thank you to all the ever loyal San Miguel fans. You know, people still reach out to me through social media, sa Instagram. They want us to post some more videos of yung mga old school plays namin. And I guess it brings back so many memories sa kanila. And we enjoy doing that also. Just like what we're doing now, we enjoy sharing those memories with you. So maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. And sa lahat ng nakikinig at nanonood sa atin, you know, still keep safe. Ingat pa rin tayo lahat. Hindi pa tapos sa pandemic. Let's wear our masks. Alam ko marami nang napapakunahan, but you know, it's still not 100% safe. So ingat pa rin tayo lahat.
Thank you, Coach O. Coach Jong?
Yes, thanks Migs and Cheska. No, mabuti na nakapag-guest ako dito kasi bihira ko na nakakasama si Olsen at si Danny Ay. And it's good to talk about the good old days. And thank you also to all the San Miguel fans that supported us before. And also we need your prayers and support for the Gilas team that is going to play in the upcoming window in Clark. So prayers and support for the Gilas team.
All right. There you have it.
Right.
San Miguel Beermen. Wow. Olsen Racela,
Thank
Danny
you so
Ildefonso,
much for
Coach Jong,
making my
Uichico.
dream come true.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Jessica.
Thank you.
I have
Thank
been
you.
dreaming of this episode for so long. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Pwede po ba mag-quick photo lang? Quick photo lang po. All right.
Yes,
1, 2, 3. There you have it. Once again, SMB legends, Jong Uichico, Olsen Racela, and Danny Ildefonso. Thank you so much for joining us here on Off the Record. Thank you to everybody, lahat po ng fans that watch this, lahat po nag-comment. Thank you. And please do support Gilas Pilipinas, FEU, and of course, Coach Danny Ildefonso. Gentlemen, thank you so much. Stay safe and God bless.
Bye-bye.